They call it the graveyard shift. But former Insomniac and World News Now anchor Diane Macedo says it's nothing to be afraid of. One chapter of her brand new book, The Sleep Fix, aimed at helping shift workers catch some Z's without compromising their jobs. First things first, set your sleeping schedule and stick to it, people.
The first step to fixing your sleep as a shift worker is to make the decision that from here to here, this is my window for sleep. It's not free time, it's sleep time, and that is to be protected and respected just as much as other people's sleep time overnight.
When it comes to light, Diane says not to take it, well, lightly.
That often will involve getting light at a time when the sun is not actually up, but we're trying to make our body think the sun is up, and making sure we're not getting light at a time when we want our body to think it is nighttime. And that sounds complicated, but it can be as simple as putting a light therapy lamp in your bathroom.
Something she learned in her days on the overnight shift at ABC.
I would wear sunglasses when I left for the day. I would close the blinds, or ask my husband in this case to close the blinds before he left for work in the morning, so that when I got home, my house was dark. And anything to kind of trick your body into thinking that this is nighttime. And it amazed me how quickly that had a positive impact on my sleep.
When thinking about light, remember the 4 Ds: dimness, distance, duration, and direction.
The amount of brightness in a light, right? How dim the light is, how far away you are from it, whether the light is facing into your eyes or away from your eyes, and how long you are exposed to light. All of those things factor into your overall light exposure. And so you want to have all of those things up during the day, but then at night you want to have them down. And that doesn't just mean screens, that means all of the lights.
Diane also encourages folks to really make a change in how they view sleeping during the day.
I think the other part of it is just the psychology of choosing to sleep. Because we're so programmed to think that daytime is for being productive.
Louder for the people in the back, yes.
Choose to sleep, which sounds so dumb, but for people who sleep at night, that's a really obvious choice. Everybody else is sleeping, so that's what I do now too. But when it's daytime and there are a million other things you could be doing with your time, there's this sense of guilt that you sometimes get that you shouldn't be sleeping right now because you could be doing this, that, or the other thing. And this is so clearly reflected when you often talk to people and they ask what you do with all your free time during the day.
Let folks know what your sleep schedule is like, from the doorman in your building to other parents who might be able to help with carpool, to your friends who might need to schedule dinner differently. Even remind your work colleagues that you're unavailable during the day. If you can't keep the same sleep schedule on the weekend, try to overlap at least 3 hours. For example, someone who sleeps 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. during the week could sleep 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the weekends. And when it comes to coffee, you don't need to chug it right when you wake up.
Just drink it a little bit later. 90 minutes even after you wake up can make a big difference into how effective that caffeine will be for the rest of the day. So now maybe instead of needing 3 cups of coffee, you only need 2 cups of coffee or 1 cup of coffee because you're drinking it at a time where you're getting more bang for your buck.
Limit your coffee intake to the first 2 to 3 hours of your overnight shift.
So much good stuff there. Naps are key on this shift too. If you're taking a nap during your night shift, keep it short, like 10 minutes short, and consider having a quick dose of caffeine before the nap to minimize grogginess afterwards.
I'm just going to take a nap.
Yes.
Hey, I think, will you give this to him?
He said in the shift.
I will hand it to him. I must be a freak of nature because I have the blinds up, light, like I'll just sleep. But I will take a lot of that advice because maybe that is why I also can't take a 10-minute nap.
That's
and I
right.
have to take 3-hour naps.
What was the, you think, like the easiest change that made the biggest difference?
For me, just letting people know that I'm struggling. By the way, if you have questions about sleep, send them to us on Facebook or Twitter. I'm going to be looking for them.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.